Working on the Massey 30 or the Ferguson 35 TO35. Pulling these lug nuts off. They're a bit rusty, so I'm putting some anti-seize on them. Eventually I got to flip the rims around because the valve stems are on the back, and I got to fix one, so I need to get valve stems so I can put air in the tire. So I got to get it turned around, take them apart off the rim, so these bolts here have to come out, and then I got to flip them around and flip them side to side. So today it's been a gloomy day, and I've been kind of working on some stuff in the house and outside, back and forth. But I thought I'd do this little bit of update. The wiring was all done, got that finished, and we just had a little bit of a panic because one headlight went out. So here I took everything apart, and it was just the bulb died. Go figure. So there's the plow light, or the work light. That one's done. This one I rescued from a junk pile, put it all together, and I got it working. I added a switch to it in case you didn't want just the same as factory original. I'll put some cleats to hold down the wiring once I get that far. I'm not there yet. I gotta take that fender apart, obviously. Got to see if I can pull that crush, get that fixed. I got the pins in for the lift arms. Ordered those from Agco. Got those done, did that today, so that's better. The anti-sway chains, they're done. So I'm just picking at it at the time today. So I thought I'd do that. So what we're doing here, back on this tire, is this is, by the way, is Ingersoll Rand titanium impact gun. I've had it for quite a few years. It's an amazing piece of equipment. It has a tremendous amount of power. You can't even see the names wore off. Tremendous amount of power. Does a great job. Oh, that one I already did. I'll do another one here, one that hasn't been done. There you go. So you can see the corrosion in there, and that's kind of what I want to get away from. Then you can see one that when I lubricated. So what I'm using is a Loctite product, copper-based anti-seize lubricant called Loctite C5A. Jake just got home from work. Hello, Jake. He's been busy. Got some stuff to do in the rabbitry. Got to do fly control. So we're going to be trying a new product in there. So what I like to do is brush some of this on the threads, and put the nuts. We can put a little bit in the nut. Now this is going to be tricky because I'm doing this one hand, but you can see the corrosion in there. And it's not a big deal, but so I'll brush some. Oh, I'm just brushing some inside the nut right now. You don't need to see that. And I think this stuff, after 35 years of turning wrenches, this stuff is amazing. There you go. So I'll screw that back on. It's okay to be a little bit excessive. I mean, it wipes off. But I think this is something that you should do to your machines. And if you own a tractor, I don't care what make, model, or brand it is, and you don't have anti-seize, you're doing it wrong. I can see, there you go. I can tell you that you're doing it wrong, without a doubt. There is just too much that can get stuck on these things. And I know some guys say, oh, you don't lubricate lug nuts. Well, you know, there's two different schools to that. This isn't a highway machine, so, you know, because that's the big argument, right? Can you do it on your car? I'm not gonna lie, I have. The race cars, you know, 16 years of racing, 10 years of that in stock cars, and we always lubricated the lug nuts. And we never had any wheel come off, ever. That wasn't a broken axle, the whole wheel hub and everything went flying, but, you know, that has nothing to do with the lug nuts, and we do every time little snork. I'll torque them. I'm going to torque them. I'll figure out a torque for it. But I just give them a little snork now so I don't forget and they don't fall off. I love that sound. There. So that's an idea that you might want to try on your tractors. So when you're out in the field and you got to pull a tire, that you can actually do it without dragging the torches or giant bars or any of that nonsense out. That you'll know with confidence that you can pull a tire if you ever have to. Because I have dealt with some tires and rims that were stuck before that were beyond belief. We've had to weld nuts on top of lug nuts to get stripped lug nuts off. Chrome plated fancy nuts. Dodges were real bad for that. Any of that kind of jazz. You're just looking for trouble. But, you know, if that's what you're into. Like I said, I like to keep anti-seize. I've gone through a lot of anti-seize in my career. And that's what we do. Rabbitry's been going okay. We've been busy. I'll do a little upload on that a bit as soon as I get all this done. I just wanted to show you guys what I was up to today. Trying to stay busy on this thing, keep picking away at it. I finally found Agco's got an online parts. You got to go to the parts page and you can do a shopping list to go to your dealer with. But if you go online, you can do a breakdown, and there's still, I hope the part numbers are still active, because there's a lot of part numbers for this thing, which has, you know, built me in all kinds of confidence, because I got those pins at the back. They were $5 a piece. Now that's pretty damn cheap. I know some guys say, well, you know, that's too much money, but you know, $5 a piece to put it back the way it's supposed to be, I thought was a pretty good deal. So we'll look and see what they got. I got to fix, like I said, I got to get air in the one tire, and that valve stem's all buggered up, the ones that can, so you can load the tires. I can't get air into it. So I'm going to try to pull that, but in order to do that, I got to get these rims flipped around. So, and I'd like to get it sitting properly. And so that's what I'm working on today. Got to stay busy. Got laid off from COVID. They did some downsizing, a whole bunch of people got let go, so I'm looking for a job. So in between that and trying not to go insane, I'm doing this. Look at that, eh? She even smokes. There you go. Invest in good tools if you're going to do any kind of work at all on any kind of equipment. I'm telling you, invest in some good tools, because the good tools will save you in the long run more grief and aggravation than you can imagine. So rather than bore the heck out of you watching me lubing up rusty nuts and studs, I'll finish the video here by thanking everybody who's been supportive of the rabbitry, as well as, you know, this new endeavor with the tractor deal going on while we wait to see what we're going to do with the farm. I really appreciate everybody's cooperation and patience, some more than others, but that's neither here nor there. We ran into a couple of difficulties and we've got all that straightened out, so that's a bonus. It seems to be right now the rabbitry's kind of taking a little bit of a slope towards towards people wanting breeding stock as opposed to meat. We have sold lots for meat, but you know, the breeding stock thing. There. So that's this side done, and you can see the copper kind of goldy looking stuff. It'll wash when I go to paint all these, but I just want to make sure I can pull these wheels on and off without any hassle. So sometimes they can. I got to do those fronts. They need to be done too. That rim's beat up. I got to figure out how I'm going to straighten that out. So that'll keep me busy till probably Monday anyway. Gonna get all these done and There's my beautiful 12.428s. Look at that, eh? My buddy Grant. 12.428, buddy. Would you look at that? And look at the tread on these bad boys. That's just beautiful. Sorry about that. That's my Facebook crapola. So yeah, I got to do a little bit body work on this. I finished up the hood. I just wanted to show you guys. Look at that. I mean, look. It's all done. So I'm going to make battery cables for it. I'll show you how I do that. Checked the antifreeze today. Concentration was perfect. So we'll keep moving on it. Keep moving on, keep moving on. So there you are. I'm going to try to get together and figure out, I'm going to put auxiliary hydraulics on it, remotes. So that'll be next too. I know that's way ahead of the game, but I think that'd make a cool video. Anyway, there we are for today. So please again, like, subscribe. There you go. Ring the bell. Put it down. And that's it today. For the tractor for today. Here's a good view, and we'll catch you soon.